Today we'll talk about a behavior that happens very often, but most people can't make sense of. Consciously responding late. It has happened to all of us. You send a message, the person becomes active, even sees it, but doesn't respond. Minutes pass, hours pass. Then you see, sorry, I was busy. So is it really because they're busy? Or are they consciously responding late? Let me say this clearly, everyone has times when they respond late. But when it starts being done consciously, there is a psychological message in it. And this message generally means, my time is more valuable than yours, I don't have time to spare for you. Now let's examine the psychology behind this behavior. Desire for power and control. This is the most common reason for knowingly responding late. Some people use communication not to build a bond, but to show power. So the other person waiting, wondering, thinking, this feels good to them. Because at that moment they feel, I'm in control. I'm deciding. I'm important. This is especially common in relationships, ego satisfaction and effort to appear valuable. Some people feel easily accessible when they respond quickly, and they perceive being easily accessible as worthlessness. That's why they consciously respond late, as if being hard to reach will make them more valuable. Actually, underneath this behavior most of the time is not self-confidence, but on the contrary, need for approval, meaning ego satisfaction. Passive-aggressive punishment. Sometimes responding late is not a message, it's a punishment. The person can't openly say, I'm angry at you for doing this to me. I didn't like that behavior. Instead, they stay silent. They see but don't respond. Meaning in a way, I'm ignoring you, you don't matter to me. This is passive-aggressive behavior. And it's one of the most exhausting things in a relationship. Emotional avoidance. Some people struggle with communication, especially on emotional topics. When a message comes, tension arises within them. They don't know what to write. They're afraid of saying the wrong thing. Or they tense up fearing intimacy will develop. By responding late, these people actually do this. They avoid contact. So the delay is not manipulation. Sometimes it's a type of emotional fear. Manipulation and creating uncertainty. Some people consciously leave the other person in uncertainty, because uncertainty keeps the human mind very occupied. When they don't respond, you start thinking, I wonder what happened. Did I say something? Are they bored of me? Is there someone else? And the person does this knowingly. The purpose of this behavior is to occupy space in your mind, to keep you busy. So what does the person doing this gain? Very clear, they gain attention, feel control, appear powerful, get ego satisfaction, bind the other person to themselves. But don't forget this. These types of behaviors don't strengthen the relationship, they slowly end it. So what should you do? The most important thing is, don't diminish yourself. Someone knowingly responding late doesn't show you're worthless. It shows their communication style. If this behavior constantly repeats, this is no longer being busy, it's a behavior pattern. And in such situations, the healthiest approach is to set boundaries. Because as long as you keep waiting, the other party normalizes this behavior. My final statement on this topic is, if a person truly values you, they don't turn communication into a game. Even if busy, they are somehow clear. Because value doesn't produce excuses. Value acts consistently. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more psychology content.